Hello citizens, this is Basil your Republican governor candidate. I'm here in this garden here in Nashville, my first time here. I selected this place here to talk about my ethanol program. I'm going to take every vacant lot that's in Tennessee, that Tennessee owns, along highways, and we're going to remove the grass and we're going to plant high concentrated vegetation to make ethanol. I stated earlier in one of the other broadcasts that I was going to plant grass. I was just metaphorically speaking. We're going to take some type of vegetation that has the most fluid that makes ethanol, and we're going to plant it in all vacant lots. And what I mean by vacant lots is when the state buys property, highways and fire stations, they always buy more land than needed. They actually steal it from us with small money. But then it stays vacant. We cut the grass, but now under my administration, we're going to plow the grass up, and we're going to plant this using duly convicted criminals, not murderers, the ones that go in and out normally. And then we're going to send this vegetation to this refinery and then trade it for gas or money. We'll take a little bit of this money and we'll set it aside for these prisoners who help us balance our budget. When they get out, they'll have a lump sum check. That'll be in an account. So when they do their time, we throw them all on the street. No job, no house, and most of them don't even have any family. So if we allow them to work on our work program, we'll put away a percentage of this money in a slush fund, and we'll allow every one of these criminals access of so much money when they get out. So they can get an apartment, they can buy nice clothes to get a nice job. They won't only be able to pull so much a week. It'd be bare minimum, but it'd be more than the other criminal over there that does not volunteer for our program. We'll continue to have the two days for one, and maybe if they do good, hey, we might even make it 3. So not only do we have happy prisoners, because they're locked up every day, watching TV, running, nothing to do. They'd be glad to come out here and do this for us so we can balance our budget. We won't have to ever pay for gas again. The counties won't have to pay for no gas. The cities won't have to pay for no gas. And 10 to 1, these vegetation would probably give off more oxygen and eat more carbon monoxide than the grass, which makes our atmosphere more breathable. Now, let me summarize. Not only am I going to get a lot of money to balance the budget, some free gas, we'll have a new directive on prisoners and prisoners release program. We'll also won't see the lawnmowers out there no more cutting grass. We can see those prisoners we lock up. We know where they're at, we know they're working for us, and we won't feel too bad about them. And I guess the most important thing is these plants maybe give off more oxygen and more carbon dioxide than the grass, and the air would be cleaner along the interstate where all these cars are driving up and down every day, polluting our air. Maybe one day down the road we can stop putting the darn emissions in either our dashboard or our tailpipe. But that's another story. We'll talk about that later, about the tailpipe plan. And so right now, I want you all to say the Pledge of Allegiance when you go to the polls. I want you to say a prayer to the Lord asking for guidance. And I want you to all vote for me, basilmarceau.com, and I'll fix it. Amen.